Well, I've met here today with representatives of the Fire Brigades Union, and the first point I would want to make is, praise the dedication of the fire service here in Fife. They do a tremendous job, often under very difficult circumstances, and they're absolutely committed to that job and to the safety of the people of Fife. I think that the Fire Brigades Union have genuine concerns, just like all government departments, like all local government departments. The Fire Brigade, the fire service in Fife has been making cuts in services, and it's how much further you can actually go with these cuts. But certainly in terms of the efficiencies, you would have to say that all the efficiencies have been taken that are there, and if we have further cuts, deeper cuts coming into the fire service, then the only thing that's left is actually staff themselves, and that's when you start to worry about the risk and the level of risk that's out there. So, what the Fire Brigades Union are saying, like all public sector workers, they're taking their share of the pain, but there comes a point where if you actually take any more out of these services, then you do get risk to the public of Fife.
Last year, 4 year, there's been a reduction in our revenue budget for the last year, 4 year in line with the Concord Act. And we're now at the stage now that we're having concerns about the amount of funding available for the fire service in Fife and the impact it may have on the front line. As I'm sure you're well aware, at present the Scottish Government are looking at a restructure of the fire service, and that may be some time away. The concern we have is what happens between now and the time that the restructure is implemented. We think that there has to be either a moratorium on the cuts to the fire service in Fife, or at least some kind of transitional funding to help us get out of the position that we're in. It's a real concern for us. We're at the stage now where we're having to offload firefighters to other brigades, i.e. as transferees, because we don't have enough money in the budget to pay out all the firefighters that we employ's wages, and that's a concern for us.
Well, I think what we need is politicians to look at the fire services, look at the efficiencies that have been made, to recognise that actually you go any deeper into this and what you're going to be doing is damaging services. That can't happen. So, that's really, I think, what the Fire Brigades Union are saying. They want politicians to look at the situation that they find themselves in and give a guarantee that the cuts won't be detrimental to health and safety and to risk in Fife, and that I think is why I'm here meeting with the Fire Brigades Union, and that's the commitment that I'm giving today.
Well, at present our staffing levels are beginning to take an effect, and we're in discussion with the Chief on how we address that, and what we think will come out of that as an outcome is we'll maybe change the way that some of our special appliances are staffed, and that will help to ensure that our frontline appliances have the right number of firefighters on them.